Hello everybody, it's Suzanne here and welcome back to Face to Face Beauty, where I teach you how to do your makeup. As you can see, I have my mask on today, and a friend of mine has suggested that I show you what you need to do to be a little more expressive with your eyes when you're wearing a mask, because when we don't see this, we really don't see much facial expression. But we can up this a little more so that you can be a little more expressive behind your mask. So, what do? Well, we ump up the brows and the eyes. Let's start with the eyebrows. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Suzanne, and I am a Hollywood and European trained makeup artist. And I have been doing makeup for over 30 years. So, I'm doing my brows very quickly, very easily. I have a great brow video that I will link below so that you can learn how to do a proper brow. I'm old hat at this. I don't always do the same technique. This is what I'm doing today. So, if you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please consider subscribing and be sure when you do to hit that bell button. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. So, as you can see, I'm finishing off the second brow very quickly. I'm going a little darker than I usually do, a little heavier handed, because we want those eyebrows to be noticeable, because they're going to play a huge part in the expressiveness of our face behind the mask. So, just a hair bit darker than usual. Maybe not as, I wouldn't change the thickness or the shape of your natural brow, what you're going for. Just the color. Just a hair bit darker, a little stronger, and that should do it. So I'm going to pull this color through with my spoolie very quickly. Brush this through. Always check your work. Try to make them as even as possible. If you've seen my videos before, you know that brows aren't necessarily twins. They're sisters, and sometimes they turn out like cousins. So, try to make them as even as possible. The only thing that really gives you 100% on making them even is when you use a template or a brow stamp. So, I'm just going to check my work. I see I need to add a little more here and a little more there. But you really want to work on those brows in a situation like this. See? You can see them. I'm moving my brows. Okay, so brushing through one more time. Oh, I need more here. I am very sparsely haired right back here. I always need to add a little bit more. Okay. This, by the way, is a Revlon product. Anyway, okay, so that is on. I'm going to frame that brow real quickly. I've got also a Revlon concealer here that I am working to the end for this. I'm framing that brow, making it look snatched. So here we go. There and here. And on the other side as well. And down the front. You really don't need much. You really do not need much, just enough to clean it up, to frame it, to give it a little bit of a highlight. And now I'm going to take my brush again and go around and blending it out. So as I said, I have a brow video that teaches all the steps in doing a perfect brow on anybody. And that will be linked. I promise. Alright, now I'm going to just go around and blend it with my beauty blender. There we go. A little bit of powder is needed to set it. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. Okay. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay here through this COVID-19 quarantine, stay-at-home orders. I'm going a little batty, not gonna lie. Watching a lot of Netflix. Okay. Alright, now brush this away. Alright, next step is eyeshadow. And for me, that means using an eyeshadow primer. And this is an Elizabeth Arden product. You've seen me use this if you've watched any of my videos before. This is called Eye Fix eyeshadow primer. It keeps the eyeshadow on and it keeps it from creasing. It's one of the first eyeshadow primers on the market. And it works beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. So, very quickly you apply it from your lash line up to your brow. Here we go. Next, eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this Elizabeth Arden. Again, Elizabeth Arden. Little palette that I got at Christmas time. Looks like this. I'm going to be using the dark browns and the peaches because we want our eyes to stand out. And for me, with my blue eyes, I know that the brown really makes my blue stand out. So I'm going to go into this right here as my Übergangsfarbe, whatever that is called in English. Let me think. Übergangsfarbe, transition color. There we go. It's my transition color, and I am placing it right here onto the brow bone. It's a little dark, but again, we need to make those eyes very, very expressive, and you need to have those eyes come out and just pop. So here we go. That's that. Just placing that there for now. Going same color, same place on the other eye. So it is the 24th of April, 2020 right now, and we're still at home. I have to tell you, I can't wait for this to die down. I am cleaning my brush as I go with a wet paper towel. And then I'm going to dip into a lighter color, this one right here. And I'm just going to load up my brush, and then I'm going to go onto the area right underneath the brow, and I'm going to just blend that into the first color. I hope you guys can hear me through the mask, because you know, it's not always easy. But since there's no other noises around here, I think it should be fine. So, as I'm going through, I'm blending this and blending that. Okay. Again, cleaning my brush, as you can see. and drying. There we go. I'm going to go over one more time. All right. Now I'm going to go with the darkest of the browns right here. And loading up my brush and going on the outside corner right here, the eye. So you can see right here. And just do the corner and bring it underneath the transition color. Kind of blend it together. And makeup blending is absolute key in most instances. You want to be able to blend everything together so it is seamless. And that's the trick. Seamless color. Going from one to the other, unless you've got some specialty thing going on. Want to do a cut crease, some kind of special event makeup, then you don't necessarily blend it all. But here we go. We're still blending. We are blending up into the transition color. Here we go. Quick and easy. Okay. I think I am done with this color. Now, I am going to go into the really pretty peach that's right here. It's also shimmery, and I am going to pick this up and go onto the apple of my eye. That's right here. And of course you can do this in any color combination that you want. These steps are pretty universal. Anybody could use these steps. There we go. And don't go into the corner just yet with this. We're going to go really light there. So, but we're going to do the other eye here with the peach. Really pretty peach. And you also need to remember, you need to have a color contrast, light, medium, and dark. A little more. Again, onto the apple of the eye. All right. A little more on this side. Make it as even as possible. Okay, next step is going very, very light, and I'm going to go into this color right here. And I'm going to place this on the inside corner like this. It's actually quite quick and quite easy to do. And we're blending it up and out, up and out. Okay. Now, you could go directly into using an eyeliner, but I kind of like to match the colors of the bottom area to the top, so I use a very, very fine, thin, squatty brush. I'm going to pick up that first transition color again and line the center right here with it. And right here. Can you see? And then I'm going to clean my brush and go to the darkest brown in here and go to the outside corner. And line there. little more. Okay, and then go into the peach. Bring it here and here. And then the lightest that I used, almost poked my eye there, and here. Okay, now I've placed these colors. Now I'm going to blend them. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. There's my brush. I'll use this brush. Okay, I'm just going to run this around once or twice just to blend those colors together. That's all you need to do. Next step is the eyeliner. I'm doing brown. And just doing a standard liner right here. It's a wedge. Pretty thick, because again we want to emphasize those eyes. Like that. See? Okay, other side. My wedge. Thicker on the outside, thin on the inside. You can start on the inside, move out, start on the outside and move in. As long as you get the color where it needs to be. Okay. Now you can, well, let's do a little more on this side here. All right, now you can go into the waterline with a dark color. I'm going to do a light color today. Yes, light color right here in the waterline. That kind of opens up the eye. Very quickly. All right. Now we come to mascara. All right. Now, if you have beautiful natural lashes, all you'll need to do is do your mascara. Or if you don't want to mess with any other lash enhancements, definitely do mascara as your minimum. And then from this point on, you can decide on if you want to do lashes. For those of you who know me, you know that I love, love, love magnetic lashes. I love my lash extensions too, but since I can't get to my lash artist right now, my my magnetic lashes are what I go to. Oh, and I just messed up my makeup. A little smudging. That's okay. The wonderful thing about makeup is it comes off. It comes off. We're not performing brain surgery here. It's makeup. So if you have a little mistake, it comes off. No problem. So here we go with the bottom. Right, so there. And I think I'm going to leave it there for you, like this. We're going to, whoops, spray it with our setting spray. And we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It's been fun to do this today for you. Again, please subscribe and hit that bell button so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And thank you. Love to you all. Stay safe and stay healthy. Until next time, this is Suzanne.